Your journey, India's #1 all-in-one travel brand. Kashmir package starts from ₹15,000 only. Q1Q Pharmacy. Quality healthcare at affordable price.
Many people here for the 20th edition because of Ajith Kumar and his part in proceedings, the Collywood film star.
Yes.
I've not heard of Collywood prior to coming to Dubai this weekend.
The Tamil version of Bollywood.
Indeed, yes. And a huge film star he is from that genre, but also a film producer as well.
And a racing driver.
A racing driver in 2 separate cars.
Exactly.
This weekend, so he's a busy boy.
Yeah, and that fan base here was as noisy as the crowd on the start, which is great. Hello to everybody in the grandstand. Welcome along.
So Luke Hartog out of the 24 car. That car still being named actually against the Dutchman, but he's very definitely chatting to Joe now.
Yeah, I've definitely got this very tall young man in front of me. I need a box to talk to you, look. A strange driver stint for you there at the end, a long, almost half an hour of Code 60. You just get started at another Code 60. What does that do to the psychology of what you're doing out there?
Yeah, you can't really get into a rhythm, but fortunately what matters is the track position. This is a 24-hour sprint race. You can't get all the time back, and in these cases you have many things where you can actually gain a lot of time or lose a lot of time with, and I think we capitalized on that. This is what brings the car now into P1. Mega team effort by that, but still, race is long, and yeah, again we have a small break now, but yeah, looking forward to what's to come.
So as a driver, you're just listening to your engineers telling you when to pit. They're the ones doing the strategy. You have to go fast, yeah?
Correct, yeah. This is a strategy race, but now you have to capitalize before, for example, we had a small green flag, and because the tires really cooled down because we drove half an hour, only 60 kph, you really have to scrub the tires and use these moments, and I think we managed well. We got some time with that again. Also, driver change was super fast, so these things, they help, and yeah, that's why we're leading, I think, now.
Great stuff. Thank you, Luke.
Thank you.
Get some rest.
Luke Hartog from the Dynamic GT Porsche leading the race at the moment. We will wait until they put the driver indicator on, and then we will work out who is at the wheel of the number 24. 50 laps have been completed. We finished our last Code 60 at 2:59 and 38 seconds. We started the next one at 3 minutes and 57 seconds. So there wasn't a lot of time there to get some heat into the tyres. But Frederick Jose is out of the car. He did get out, but with assistance. So he is making his way to the medical centre, and we wish him all of the best from the Team Motor Park number 5 car. And boy, that was he did a good job to avoid the slow car, but unfortunately cold rear tyres obviously didn't provide much grip once he turned that car pretty much 70 degrees to the left.
I don't remember Motor Park having much of a presence here in the 24 Hours of Dubai in the past. They're a name well known from German Formula 3 and then on into GT3 racing in their homeland as well. But I mean, I don't want to say this is their first ever Dubai 24 Hours because it may not be, but they're relatively latecomers to it, and a good driver lineup. I mean, the cars looked stellar all weekend. Thierry Vermeulen I was looking forward to seeing in that car. Sebastian Alvarez, the semi-pro, but Fred Jose, sadly, he regularly races Ferraris in the ACO rules racing, and was getting more and more used to his Mercedes, but unfortunately, kind of through not a great deal of fault of his own. I mean, you could say that there will have been white flags. I would hope there will have been white flags because of the slow era motorsport car. That doesn't tell you where the slow car is on the racetrack, though. No. And when you're surrounded by other machinery, it's really difficult. And
he was coming out from behind another car as well. That's why he was blinded, and there was a car just basically parked in front of him.
Yeah, unsighted by it, and once you've jinked out, yeah, you know there's going to be a problem, but there just isn't the time to slow down and avoid. So another car down, sadly, and more crucially, this is eating into any potential that we might have had of getting to a record distance.
Yes.
Your journey, India's #1 all-in-one travel brand. Kashmir package starts from ₹15,000 only. Q1Q Pharmacy. Quality healthcare at affordable price.